The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lay down in green pastures, and he leadeth me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me on paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yet though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies, and thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Psalm 23. Grandma was born in Philadelphia, but she spent most of her life, along with Grandpop, as missionaries in the Philippines. In 1955, with 3 young children, DJ, Danny, and Billy, Grandma and Grandpop sailed for the Far East, where they did pioneer missionary work in the jungles of Palawan. It was during this time of church planting and Bible translation work that Ethel Ann was born. From this humble beginning, so long ago, have come Grandmom's 13 grandchildren and 22 great-grandchildren. Today, nearly all of us are gathered here along with Grandpa. Grandmom's faith, happy smile, and servant spirit have left their mark on all of us. Grandmom's faith was strong and uncomplicated. For example, some of her children remember her praying for rain during particularly dry season in their jungle home, while drinking water was scarce, and then almost immediately hearing thunder in the distance. As the years passed, Grandmom's Bible always had pictures tucked away in it as she prayed for all of us. Grandmom played countless important roles for the family, as well as in the work. But the center of her activity was in the home. Her strong faith in God's presence and goodness enabled her to always create a comfortable and happy house. She could do this anywhere, even in the face of malaria, poisonous snakes, and the challenges of a grass hut on stilts in a remote jungle village. She never complained, and her children always remember home as a safe and cheerful place. In the late 1960s, the New Testament translation was completed, and gradually Grandmom and Grandpa's work shifted to the training of church leadership, not just for the Palawano tribe, but for the national church throughout the Philippines. The next several decades were filled with Bible conferences, a writing and printing ministry, the development of 2 schools, and the growth of a large fellowship of churches. Grandmom was at the center of it all. Without her, it would have been impossible. Grandmom became known throughout the Philippines as Mom Ebert. Missionary work often means long periods of separation from family and friends. The scriptures teach that if anyone would leave family and home for the cause of Christ, God would multiply those in return. This is proven to be true for Grandmom. Someday, the whole story will be told. What illustrates Grandmom's life in the freshest way for many of us has been her last 2 months, most of which were here in the hospital. Her happy smile, strong faith, servant spirit impressed not only us, but many of the nurses and doctors who cared for her. She would greet us with cheerfulness, ask us if we had eaten yet, ask us if we had gotten enough rest. Like in the jungles of Palawan so many years ago, she never complained. Her thoughts and prayers were for Grandpa and for us and for those she loves in the Philippines. As hard as it is right now, we honor Grandmom best by imitating her example. So let's keep trusting the Lord. Let us determine with the passing of time to reflect her cheerful smile. And like Mom Ebert, let us always serve one another. Thank you.